as a creative, how do you get rid of that writer's block? Like, what do you do to conquer that?
Oh, I'm not a good authority at all. My answer to that would be live in it and let it torment you. And I would say most of my time is spent in writer's block. I would just say, like, develop, for lack of a better term, like coping mechanisms with it, and just understand that it's not the end all be all of your creativity. Um, I mean, like I said, most of my time is spent with it, which is why uh, I don't put out much music. Not because I don't love the act and putting it out, but because I kind of have my own policy with myself to not put anything out until I think it's better than everything else that I've put out.
Who are your musical inspirations?
Yeah. Well, he's up. I got the records up on the wall. I think my biggest musical inspiration is Johnny Sablon. Just by nature of the records themselves mean a lot to me. They were actually, the first four were recorded here in Hollywood. Um, yeah, and I drive by the at least the address that's on the records. None of the studios exist anymore, but the street that Hoffaday Records and Tapes, the address is like a block and a half away from where I work.
There was a Hoffaday Records in Hollywood.
Hoffaday Records and Tapes, and I think it was, if I had to guess, I mean, Miguel would probably know this, but like I think it was just an office that it was based out of, like a small space. It might have been in his apartment. I don't know. But yeah, it's over on La Brea, and I work really, really close to there. Anyway, there's kind of the idealized version of decolonization, which is, I think people can, especially like older folks, can cast off as impossible or something that, you know, is idealized. And then there's a very real way where you can decolonize your diet, or you can decolonize your thinking, or you can decolonize your relationships. Like you can kind of dissect the dynamics, the decolonial dynamics in a relationship. So I am all on board for it. I'm along to learn.
Yeah, do you have any like, are you doing any inner work to like decolonize yourself, or do you have any ways of doing that?
I have a song that I wrote when I was 18, when I was really when it was feeling like the need to decolonize was tearing me apart from the inside, because I'm Somali. I'm half Chamorro, half Haole, and I was like, there was a distinct period of my life that it was very painful to try to do that work, and now with about 10 years on from that, like, I try and hold hands a little bit more with that pain, or just that understanding, like understanding that it's okay, that there's always going to be more work to do, and the best thing that you can do is to devote your whole self to learning what may need to happen.
Right.
I had an opposite kind of experience where I went through a phase where I felt like the most Chamorro thing for me to do would be to learn how to talk really talk, and like put on a whole accent and perform for my family, that I could do everything and like perform that I had lived on the island and had that upbringing. And with a little bit more perspective, I realize, at least where I am with it now, is like the most Chamorro thing that I could do is be myself and learn the language and respect that, and respect the experiences of people like who grew up on the island, and also learn to respect my own experience of being a diasporic.